So, hello everyone. Thanks for coming. My name is Oksana and I'm your host for today. So, we are here for English practice, and also, as I usually say, for networking. I see some new members, so a few words how we work here. We have topic and some questions for discussion. I usually put it in advance in our Telegram channel of science, just a second, of Free Science School. And I also try to put extra vocabulary that you feel confident to speak here. We have, usually we have 3 rounds, probably sometimes it could be 4, from 10 to 15 minutes. And you work in a small break room and you discuss their questions, which I put in our Telegram channel. In our chat here, in our chat box. And after we back in the main room, so right now we are in the main room, and I expect 1 or 2 volunteers who is ready to share ideas which he found in their team. So in this case, you have opportunity to practice speaking in a small group, which is for most of you probably already common, and it's on public. It's public, it's probably harder. So please don't be shy and take this chance. This is how we work, and I thanks to my colleague from High School Economics for this format of speaking club. Also, I suggest you to spend a few minutes for introductions to feel comfortable and to know people better. Probably you can find new friends, take advices, or maybe even make some business. It's also possible. So English speaking club, it's mostly about networking also. Yeah, so you can say what country you are originally, what is your specialization, what's job. Yeah, I do believe that all of you have so much interesting hobbies. You can share some few of them. Okay, what else? I usually, as usual, I share some links in our chat. Right now, I've already done it. This is about dictionaries and extra sources, which you can use if you're not sure or if you just wanted to check pronunciation or definition of meaning some of the words. So please be free to use all sources which can help you for speaking. Probably that's all. As host told before, we work with camera on, so please, who is still off, turn on your camera, because in another case, I can't afford you to, I can't allow you to be here. And question is, what is topic for today? What we are going to speak about?
About newspaper and television.
Yeah, we're going to speak about communication, about television, newspapers, news, probably internet, like a way of communication, and social media. Yeah, and even some of you left comments that it's very interesting and useful topic. Okay. My first question for you, we have 2 of them, okay? The first is, just a second, I put it, I can't do it the same way. Okay, so the first question is about your opinion. How do you think social media has changed the way how we communicate to each other? And here also, let's think about effects of social media on our personal relationship and on our mental health. Yeah, I give you 15 minutes for discussion. because it's quite, on my opinion, it's quite interesting and deep questions. Give me a few secs, I put you, yeah, I put you in a break room. Can you? No, you cannot still. Can you see them?
Yes.
Yep. So guys, have a good time and see you here after 15 minutes. Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm pretty sure that you had a wonderful time. By the way, I visit all of you just to make sure that everything is going well, there is no errors, and sometimes I stay in some rooms, you know, because of interesting conversation, and I also wanna catch some ideas. So don't be shy. I'm just a listener and observer how some of them say to you. Okay. I heard some interesting stories about social media, and my question for you. So let's start from the second question. It's about positive and negative effect, which we can catch from social media. I hope that some of you, might more than one person, is ready to share with us what you find in your group. So many waves, so many hands wave. Come on, who would like to be first? Don't be shy.
May I please?
Yep. Just
Hello,
say.
everyone, again. We discussed about mostly pluses or the good sides of using social media. Yeah. And for me, as I work remotely, I said, and I'm sure about this, that it's the best way to stay home and at the same time to work. As I myself promote some goods or brand representatives, like through the social media, like Instagram or Facebook, and this is like I don't know how to say it. It's a great opportunity of nowadays. Yeah, of nowadays that we have this chance, not working on plants or factories like our ancestors did. So yeah.
So you're self-employee, right, Zalina? No.
Yes.
Yeah. So how long have you been working like this?
Like maybe for 3 hours. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
You already have a good experience about that. Yeah. So it is your way to make money. Yeah. To make a career, right? That's wonderful. Okay, Zalina, thank you very much. Guys, what about negative side of social media? Anyway, we have it. And what is negative side? Might someone else? Could I ask Galip, by the way, could you share your ideas or ideas from your group? What about negative social media and how do you feel it?
Social media, we talking about this our group a few minutes before. I think social media, they made control just a few people in the world. All social media controlling just a few group, like Zuckerberg or Musk, and just a few people control everything.
Okay.
Like this, and we don't know another people, of course, but not too much. They wants to control. I think they wants to control everything, and they doing manipulation too much.
Do you feel it? Do you personally feel it?
Yes. For example, what I I like some things. I enjoy doing some things, but they want to change what is best, beautiful. This you can like this, you can enjoy this, you can do
I
this.
see. Yeah.
They want to manipulation this. For example, I didn't see or not too much. Maybe they didn't say reading a book, for example. Just show up, show up. Everything's rich people, handsome man, beautiful woman, always showing this style life.
Yeah.
About money always, of course, talking about money, how you can win easy money, how you can to be rich easy. Always
Okay.
showing this kind of life, but life is different. Life is
Yeah.
different. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. By the way, guys, I forgot you such a wonderful video, and now Galip remind me about that. So after our meeting, I will do it definitely in our Telegram channel. And if you're interested, that's about marketing and how it affects on us. Super interesting. It was super interesting for me. Okay, I gonna challenge you a little bit, and I personally ask Mira, how do you think we protect ourselves from negative side, and if we can, how? Could you tell a few words?
How to protect? Just not to look.
Just not no, yeah, turn on TV. Okay, but is it possible?
I think to watch something, you must to be how to say, to understand more adult by your mentality must be healthy to understand what's it wrong, what's it bad, because if you're not so much healthy, you can understand being wrong, you can understand directly, and after that you have a problem. If you know what's it wrong, what's it right, you can say your own opinion, and I think you can protect yourself. What you it don't depend what you see. Of course, you know everything, and you can be afraid of it.
So probably we have to be more criticizing, more analyzing person, and filter information as much as possible.
You must filter, yeah.
Okay, Mira, thanks a lot for your opinion. And guys, we also have question about how social media changed our way to communicate. Right? Our health, mental health, if it's changed. Could I ask Denise about this question? How this communicate? How we communicate? Denise, could you share?
Микрофон включите, пожалуйста, там, где кириллица написано, Денис.
Maybe my choice was wrong.
I don't speak English very well.
Okay, are you ready to try?
No.
No. Okay, might someone else ready to try a question about how social media change our way for communication? Might someone else like Larissa. What about you? Your microphone, you're mute. No, Larissa, we can't hear you.
Микрофончик, извините.
Now, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. How we can change our communication in social media? Yes, I think it's a great opportunity because social media kill расстояние. Как расстояние, забыла, как будет. We can have communication with people in any point our world, yes, any point, and it's economy of our time. It's a great economy, and it's a wonderful opportunity to be to hold on with people who influence, who is great people for you. Yes.
Okay.
And you can see how the people create new products, how they increase, how they work, and it's all online.
Yeah.
Yes, you can see this creative process online. You can see this product like opera or ballet or music or any painting online. You can and you can be in connection, and it's great. It's wonderful for me, and sometimes I can faith in this fact. For me, it's wonderful. Facebook and Instagram is something wonderful. Yes, I think it's a great economy our time, and a great opportunity to have a focus on special life points, special people, and in yourself and in your communication. And this communication it's more safety. For example, I can speak with my Ukrainian family from Facebook. It's no problem. It's not Telegram or WhatsApp, and it's a very good opportunity too.
Yeah.
And about negative sides from social net communication, maybe it will be a social net addiction. Yes, it's about this.
Definitely.
But it's a problem with our own health. Yes, it's our own problem, and we should decide solve this problem.
Yeah, I heard that psychologists say that, like, they put it in official illnesses even 10 years ago. Yeah, about problems that you mentioned. Okay, Larissa, thank you very much. Guys, let's move on, and let me focus on advertising. Yeah, so the question is social media and advertising. We already mentioned about that a little bit. So here, probably you can tell some stories, yeah, how advertising affects you. Again, it could be positive or negative. So try to remember something from past and also use different grammar structures about telling our past stories. Yeah. Let's do 10 minutes this turn. I wish you wonderful time and waiting all of you here after that today. Okay, so we go on. It was funny because I was expecting to hear some interesting stories, and 3 groups from 7 we have right now, 7 we are speaking in Russia. Come on. Come on, guys. I believe that your Russian is perfect. For most of you, yes, I know it's mother language, but anyway, let's try to do it in English. So I decided to skip our last question about way how social media has spread news, because most of you already mentioned about that. Let's focus on advertising, and I ask some of you to share stories with bad or positive or good effects of advertising. Might some of you make it, so let's share. Does someone want to start, or I can call? No, nobody. Seriously?
Can I ask?
Marina, but remember, right now we are recorders. So before to start your story,
you want to continue my story?
No, I just heard the start of that, beginning of that, and I decided, okay, I moved to another one. Okay, Marina, what about you, your opinion of advertising, how it affects on you? Might you can promote something to us?
For me, I like when my brain is work. So I prefer if I'm switch on my phone, I saw a lot of advertisement. So it's like stars, and I don't understand who is it. So I prefer switch off, switch off, switch off, and not reading about it, because a lot of now like shit information in my brain. So it's I don't like this. So I prefer use it internet or different magazine terms interested for me. It's like psychological courses, English courses, and another interesting terms. So I like cooking, so this. I prefer not reading about politics because it destroyed my mood. So and I don't want to be aggressive woman. So I'm introvert. It's very important for me.
I see. Okay, Marina, when you need to buy something, okay, when you need to buy something, what way do you use?
Of course, I'm like use it online shop magazines or shop
Online
market.
shopping?
Yeah, online shopping and like cheapest AliExpress. You know, of course, this yokes, and I'm woman, so of course I'm like shopping.
Mhm.
Dresses, it's and bags and shoes. It's it's our like but yeah.
Okay.
If I need to buy something, I'm simple go to shop near at home. So
Near your home. I see. Okay. Thank you very much. I have a personal question to Alexander Ponomarenko, and I hope he said about that to everyone. So, Alexander, you mentioned that social media and especially advertising is quite dangerous for young generation, right? What about adults? I lose Alexander. Are you here? Yeah. What about adults? What do you say?
Oh, hello. It's dangerous for adults, but adults have жизненный опыт. Experience, but have experience and have critical мышление.
Mind, probably.
Critical mind.
Yeah.
And for adults, it's minimal dangerous, but for young, it's very dangerous for young children.
Yeah, okay. You also mentioned that you have children, right? Do you try to protect them on social media? And might you can say us a few tips, because there are so many parents here.
We protect our children. We have a limit for time. Limit for time for internet, and limit content, age, ограничение по age content in the internet, in the YouTube, and TikTok limit,
Yeah.
age limit.
Yeah, okay, okay, thank you very much. Guys, might someone else want to say a few words about advertising? Might some of you have some funny stories or not so funny? Nope. No, not everyone. Could I ask? Yeah, Alex? No? Yeah,
Me?
yeah, probably. I just thought that you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to address something that, I mean, the previous question regarding the negative effects of
Yeah.
social media on our life. And yes, many of us are blaming social media for, you know, we waste too much time on it. It's a negative effect on children and people, you know, but actually, and it all, I mean, it happened like over the last decade or maybe 15 years. But I once heard this story from one very old American. He passed away a few years ago, and he said, and he grew up in the 60s, and he said that the original social media was air conditioning. He grew up in America, in the South, where it's very hot in the summer. And he said that it used to be like before the invention of air conditioning that people would spend the hot days outside, like talking to each other, communicating, you know, like playing maybe some games like, I don't know, card games, maybe chess, doing some activities. But then with the introduction of air conditioning, people in the summer would just stay at home and watch TV and, I don't know, maybe drink something alone. And so while we think that social media over the last 15 years did this to us, actually originally it happened in the 60s.
Wow.
Like 70s maybe, when people stopped going out, you know, just sitting on the benches in the backyards, just talking to each other. They just stopped doing that. Instead, they started spending more and more time indoors, and I don't know, watching sports or watching news or whatever. So yeah, a little bit of a history here.
Yeah, wonderful idea, by the way. It's such a beautiful way. But anyway, you can go to visit your neighbors who has AC and you still don't have, you know, it's also possible, I think.
I guess, but I mean, the guy clearly observed this effect. So it happened. So
exactly. Wonderful. Thanks a lot for the story. Anyway, guys, we could say a lot about negative sides of social media, but thanks to social media, we found each other and we found free science school. So thank you very much for attending our English speaking club this evening. I hope you enjoy your time. I also appreciate to see so much people this evening. Thanks to our admin, Paulina. I wish all of you wonderful, beautiful evening and have a positive week. See you next Wednesday. Right now, bye-bye, because we have to finish. We are limited in our time. Don't waste your time. And yeah, just bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.